Welcome back for the second half of play here at Wyatt High School, home of the Chaparrals. Now, not wasting any time, here is Weathers as she finds her first basket of the night. Now Janaev to Yana, throws up a quick basket, but isn't able to set her feet and throws up a second shot. And neither of them are able to go. She might get a third shot here as the Raiders inbound with Shockley leading the way. Now under the basket, foul called. On the ground, gonna be a shove. That one a blocking foul against Weathers. And that pass read perfectly, gonna end up a jump ball. Possession goes to the Raiders. So it's not gonna hurt them too much as they're down by 31. Now driving to the basket, and there's the easy travel call. Can't find anyone while in the air, didn't think about it too much. And that's a quick turnover. Now in the press, works through it, cutting like butter, cutting like a knife through butter. And she finds the basket again. Zanisha Horner, I'm running out of spots to mark the points she's had. And now Raiders lose it again. And she's back at the hand of it. Throwing up another layup. Has to wait a few seconds for that one to land. But she finds it. Now a nice little move, and she's fouled. Gonna be a blocking foul against Tiana Johnson, her second of the night, and she's not happy about it. Did not set her feet is the call. Now Janiyah Odom with it in the corner. Gonna pull up for a three, and a little bit too much on it. Misses the box. And Odie Wyatt, it's inbound. Tries to commit for the turnover. And that one is an easy travel call. A little chirping at the chirping at the crowd a little bit. Third quarter of action here at Odie Wyatt High School. Now out to the corner, nice little move. And she loses it back the other way. Driving to the basket, knocked out of bounds, but they're gonna keep hold of it. That one out on Odom. Now out to the corner of the shot. That one blocked by Shockley, and Lewis is off to the races, throws up the layup. She finds her first points of the night. Now a lot of pressure underneath the basket. And it seems like that one's gonna get to the Chaps a little bit. Another turnover. And I could already start feeling the momentum starting to change. Now a shot for three from Shockley. Hill with the rebound. And another shot. That one gonna end up as a jump ball. This time. Now traveling through. A little bit of a push off there. And still underneath the basket, gonna pull up for two. Tiana Weathers finds 2 more. Now Yana guarded heavily. She's going to find a little bit of passing here. Shockley now with it. Pulls up mid-range. The shot too much. And rebounded by Weathers. Taking back the other. Deanna Johnson for 2 more. Renaya Lewis bounces it off her own foot right to a defender, but that one's finds its way to the Southwest coach who dribbles it down with authority. She's not too happy about it. It's her second year as head coach of the girls basketball team, and her record has not looked too favorable. Fouled on the way up. That one against the Raiders, Heaven Hill. That's her second of the night, and that one is good. Anaya Walker gonna check in for the first time here tonight as Heaven Hill bounces out. Weathers can't get the second one to go. Now in transition, Janio Odom throws up the shot. And she hasn't found her stride yet tonight, only with 1 point to her name. And you kind of see these leading scorers struggling tonight. Renaya Lewis and Janaya Odom both with a combined 3 points. And fouled as she just checks into the game. Not even a minute after checking into the game, she has her first personal foul. Anaya Walker is going to send Sienna Weathers from the Shaps to the line as she misses her first. Now with her second shot. Nails that one. She's 50% from the line. Now finds Anaya Walker in the paint as they bounce it out to mid-range from Shockley. Can't find it. And now it's trapped under the basket, putting a little bit of pressure, but some good passes are going to keep it in. And now a wide open. Raiders with possession. As Womack Shockley. And she's going to take it at the point. Now out to Janaya as she pushes towards the basket, throws up the shot, knocked around, but can't find it. And the second put back from Anaya Walker as she finds her points. And there's the foul block as she moves her feet, and taking full advantage of it is Weathers, sent to the line again. Shania Odom looking for a and Stewart will get in. Now 60% from the line is Weathers. Weathers with 9 points on the net. Now to Odom. She throws up a 3-point shot, but that one's deflected. Yano with the rebound. Anaya Walker with the shot, and that one is blocked, but they're going to call it a foul. Tiana Johnson with her third. She's been one of the leading scorers for the Chaparrals tonight. Shaps now up by 40 And the Raiders have a chance to cut this one down as much as they can with this one. She can't find it. Now checking it out of the game. Is Tiana Johnson as they try to avoid the foul trouble previously mentioned. Now Anaya Walker from the line. She finds it again. Anaya Walker, a player off the bench, Anaya Odom combined, which have been the leading scorers. And that one, as it bounces off the top of the basket, going to come out of bounds. Being a turnover for the Shaps. Now good transitions. They work their way to the basket. A little bit of moving feet by Anaya Walker, but they're going to let him play. Now a wild pass there, intercepted by Renaya Lewis. She scratched up on the floor, but a good effort there is going to keep them in control. As that one's out of bounds. Pass a little bit too much on it. And Yana is a little shaken up. And there's the injury timeout. Able to get 2 more onto her total. She now has 11. Now out to Odom. Odom pulls up for a long 2. That one bounces off the heads of a couple Shaps and Raiders. Stewart trying to find it around the end. And legal use of hands there from Brianna Thompson is going to allow her to draw her first foul of the game. Janaya out to Renaya, pulls up for 3, and a perfect pass out to the Chaparrals. And they throw up the layup and fouled on the put-back attempt by Zanisha Horner. That foul going to be on Anaya Walker, her second of the night. And it seemed like this has been the same person at the line all night long. One way or another. Yana going to check in for Anaya Walker. As Anaya already off the bench has 2 fouls. Tied for the most on the entire team with 3 other Raiders. And finding both of those is Weathers. Good move there by Stewart to Yana. Yana gonna lose it. She gets trapped by 3 of the Shaps. Now thrown up to the basket. She's hyped about that one. Horner with 2. Stewart out to Odom at the top of the key. Now dishes it out. Under the basket, tries to throw one up, and there's the travel. She took 2 steps and was looking to shoot. That one's gonna stop her in her tracks. And there's the travel there. Back the other way. Trading turnovers are the Raiders and the Shaps. And now this one. A blowout is an understatement for this one. Stewart trying to avoid the trap here. And she's just going to dribble it out. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter. Now just contributing to this a little bit more as much as you can. this rivalry not really looking like a rivalry. The overall record between these two teams, Wyatt has won. Wyatt leads this series 19-17. Now going to take a 20-17 lead, possibly make it 21-17 after this next time they compete. And talking with a lot of players, a lot of them looked forward to this game, really trying to stick it to their rivals as much as they can, but it's not really showing up that way. And this has kind of been the trend for this, quote, rivalry for a while now, as the Southwest girls haven't beat Wyatt since before COVID. The last time was actually January 24th, 2020, when the Raiders won 54-49 on the road. And now that one's taken away by the Raiders. Good move there by Stewart. Throws up a long two. One's intercepted by Weathers. Now thrown all. Weathers puts up two more. A big mismatch there as Janaya couldn't. Now a good move there by Stewart. Very aggressive there. She pulls up for a long two. Off far to the left. I really like to point out is Nebula still number 20, the junior. We haven't heard a lot about her, and she's contributed. And we're getting breaking news now that Nebula is still a little bit frustrated with this team. Quit, actually. So that's why she hasn't been showing up in my notes lately. And now a good move there. Stewart throws one up, and power control has been an issue for her. Angela Shockley able to tack on two more. She has 7 on the night. Now out to the corner, driving to the basket, throwing up two more. Weathers finding her own teammate for a leading scorer here tonight. And this one's taken right back around and knocked out of bounds. And with a little bit of quick calculations, as I like to say. Now with the basket, throws up a 2, and she's now tied for being the leading scorer. This one has quickly become to a competition of who can score the most on the team for the Wyatt Chaparrals. The score now 68-19. And nothing but net. And the Chaparrals drive their score up to 69. And she can't get that one to go. She now has 18 on the night as they turn it over once again. Tanisha Horner with it, out to Weathers. Weathers throws it up for 2, off far to the left with Heaven Hill. And it's intercepted again, thrown up to the basket. And on a 3-on-1, still finds the basket. What a shot. She was quadruple teamed and still found the basket. She now has 21 on the night. As Yana intercepts that one out to Hill, out to Shockley. She takes it around. Nice little crossover move. Now to Stewart. She's going to hold her dribble, and now she's going to decide to bounce the rock. Now out to the corner. Guardians. No prior warning. And a little bit of retaliation. Heaven Hill now with 3 fouls. But with 2 minutes left to go in this final quarter, the clock has already been running, and it will continue to run. Now a shot for 3. No good. Bounces out of bounds, and the Raiders will keep hold of this one. Just under 2 minutes left to play in this one. Stewart taking her time up the court. Now dribbling this one, bounces her foot, and it will be in possession of the Shaps. Inbounded and fouled, but that's gonna do it. Not even gonna mark, as that one is gonna come to a final. Your final here tonight to 19. Worst loss of the year so far. But really puts into question how the Everman and OD Wyatt game will go, as both games were blowouts against Southwest. But this has been it here at OD Wyatt High School. I am Boston Martinez, coming live to you for every game. Join us Tuesday as I'm covering the first matchup for the Southwest High School boys. This has been it. Thank you for joining us, and have a good night.